Hey guys, I'm Christine Williamson. We are live. This is Rise. We are live here every single Sunday at 10:30 a.m. Central. Thanks for watching. We put the intro at the beginning this time because I wanted to jump right into the action. Now, I am not going to tell you what we're talking about today, but I will tell you that I am going to do something that I said I wasn't going to do week one, and you guys are just gonna have to get over it. But before all of that, I got to sit down with some Baylor football players and play a game called Memes or Memes, but we also talked about giant squids and macaroni and cheese. Check it out. Hey guys, I am Christine Williamson here with 3 Baylor footballers. I'm gonna have them introduce themselves with their name, their position, and a fun fact about themselves. Let's start with Chris on the end.
Chris Platt, receiver, Baylor University, and a fun fact about me is my greatest fear is seeing eye to eye with a giant squid.
What'd you just say?
A giant squid.
That's your biggest fear?
Yeah.
How big is a giant squid?
A giant squid? I don't know. I don't
like
want to
9
know.
feet, pretty big. Like 9 feet, maybe?
9 feet?
Maybe.
I feel like that's not that big.
9 feet?
I mean, there's bigger things.
You ever met like a 7-foot tall person?
Yeah.
Like imagine it's like 2 more feet.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's tall.
That's pretty long.
That is pretty tall. You're not scared of like blue whales, because I'm really scared of blue whales.
Why?
Nah.
They don't eat
But
meat.
they're huge.
But
You probably ride them.
Squids don't eat people, do they?
they can drown you.
No, they can like wrap you up
or
with like
strangle you.
And then
Oh. I
Spit
feel
out
like
the
a whale
little
can
ink,
kill you
break
too.
your back. Yeah, but like how though?
It
Whales
would
are
just like
peaceful.
knock you over. A whale?
and they squirt ink too.
Yeah.
You're scared of it?
Yeah.
Is it poisonous ink?
I don't
I
know.
don't know. It probably tastes nasty.
What's more dangerous, a
Why would
shark
you
or an
not be okay?
octopus?
I mean, it's gonna get everywhere. It's ain't-
Yeah.
A shark. An octopus.
No, what's the more dangerous?
I don't
An
know.
octopus?
An octopus.
I think so too.
I feel like it's a trick
I feel like a
question. so I
gorilla
just
is
wanted
really
to say.
dangerous.
Some
What is
octopus-
it we can win out of the water?
Cause
Some
it's like
octopuses
a
are
human, but
venomous,
like
too.
on swole.
Some of them are venomous.
Huh?
I said some octopuses
Some
are
octopus?
venomous. Yeah.
Are
That's
they?
true, and
They're
they can
venomous,
kill you.
yeah.
I
Like the
didn't know that.
blue ring octopus.
Why are we talking about
Hey, I know all this
aquatic
stuff.
animals? What'd you say?
A giant squid is 43 feet.
43
Okay,
feet.
so it's not 9 feet. I'm scared of it too.
Yeah,
I'm scared of it too.
exactly.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Oh my
I'm
God.
scared.
Nobody
All right,
needs that in their life.
Let's move on to Savvy Lou.
R12E, defensive tackle, Baylor University. Fun fact about me is I love anime.
You love anime.
Mm-hmm.
Do you love watching it?
I love watching it. I used to try to draw it, but I'm
I was
terrible.
gonna say, are you a drawer?
I'm a terrible drawer.
Okay.
But you know, I like watching it. I buy all the stuff, the gear. I dress up in the stuff sometimes, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're all in.
I'm a nerd.
Just a little bit.
Just a
Just a
tad
little bit. What we got over here?
Greg Roberts, defensive end, Baylor University. My favorite food is mac and cheese.
My favorite food is mac and cheese.
You're good. You got a great mind.
So when
Oh, do you like it creamy or baked?
baked?
Yeah, me too.
Bacon in it?
If you like
Bacon?
creamy
No,
mac
no,
and
no.
cheese,
See, that's the thing though.
you
Like
don't like mac and
people
cheese.
get mac and cheese, and like you try to do too much. It's a poor man's dish.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? You don't need to fancy it up.
Yeah.
So put some sausage in it?
Put that thing
Wait,
on.
so you did-
Get that thing. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do with it.
Have you had Cajun mac and
Bake that
cheese?
thing. No, I have not.
Yeah,
Sounds
you ain't,
good.
you ain't had mac and cheese till you had that.
What's in
That's
Cajun
what I'm
mac
telling
and
you.
cheese?
I mean, it's got sausage.
I like to
shrimp.
think of myself as like a
I feel like that's
connoisseur.
not mac and cheese though. I feel like you're making a new
Well,
dish.
That's what
with
I'm
cheese
saying.
on
Like
it.
if you mess with mac,
But
like
if it
the
got
integrity
cheese, it can
is.
still be mac and cheese
is
with
everything-
some sausage.
Nah, see, but then it's something. It's like a goulash then. Or something,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like not
I
actual
don't even know
mac
what
and cheese.
goulash is.
Do you like lobster mac and cheese?
See, look, you're doing too
I'm
much.
just asking you a
Would that
question.
be a different
Usually
dish?
lobster mac and cheese is
Wait, what?
creamy and
Lobster?
it has breadcrumbs
And it's
on
weird
top.
because like, isn't that like I don't know, like the seafood with cheese, and it's just like.
It's good though. I don't like it as much as I like. It's not like I
You
feel
ever
like
had
it's
a
too separate.
crawfish in it?
No, have you?
That's not making a new dish.
I
then?
think-
You
yeah,
add all
it
that
is.
stuff?
Yeah, no, I'm just. This is what people do.
I'm saying, but I think it'd still be
He
mac
likes
and cheese.
like
though.
actual mac and
I
cheese.
mean, it's mac
Yeah.
and cheese
Just
with
straight. mac and
Like if it was just mac and cheese, then it would just be like, this is mac and cheese.
Yeah.
It's like mac and cheese with
Yeah.
crawfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is sausage mac and cheese. You know, something. I don't know.
So we've established that creamy mac and cheese is not real mac and cheese. I'm just telling you guys that
Creamy
right now.
mac and cheese?
It's not real.
You don't like that?
I like it, but I like baked mac and
Yeah,
cheese more.
baked
That's
is better.
the real
Baked
deal.
is like more professional.
It's more like home.
Yeah.
Creamy
Yeah.
is too easy.
Very cheesy.
Yeah.
Very
it ain't
cheesy.
easy being
How many
cheesy.
How many cheeses do you like in your mac and cheese?
Oh, you get like 3 going, 3 or 4.
Okay.
4.
I had some somebody had made me some, and then she put like some like a French kind of cheese on it, and like grated it off.
Gruyere,
So it was amazing. Yeah, that. Oh my god.
It's good. That's good.
That was amazing. Shout out.
That's solid. Okay. Really fast, we're going to go through some social media posts and play a game called Mims and Memes. I made it up. But I want you guys to meme this picture of Greg because I don't know what your caption was for this photo, but,
Sure,
but I feel like it could be meme, no?
got a lot of likes though. Let's talk about that.
What's a lot?
Oh,
Like for me?
Can I grab that?
Yeah,
2 or 300?
Oh, I thought you meant, I was like, oh, dang, how many followers you got? One?
Damn.
Like it twice?
No.
I'll say when you see your girl talking to some other dude,
Yeah.
he looks intense, like he's
a good
going
one.
after somebody.
That's a good
Okay.
one. Let me try to meme myself.
Meme yourself.
Meme yourself.
Ooh, when somebody trying to take your mac and cheese.
That's good, because you're mad.
Yeah,
You're
I
not-
got like a serious face on, like
You
don't
like,
touch
that's
my mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
That's
that's
my mac and cheese.
Yeah, like my mama made me that mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Let's do one more. Not of Greg. Let's do somebody else. Oh, that's Greg again. What about this one?
Yeah, that's a stretch, baby. That's that old man
But
stretch.
he kind of looks like he's
about it.
cheering too at the same time.
That's that's your powerful pose. You know what that is? I learned in yoga. It's a power
You gotta
pose.
put both.
Power
You gotta
pose.
put. Yeah, you gotta put
Both
two
hands, boom, with the
so,
fist.
so how would you meme this one though?
I would say when coach say there's no conditioning.
Yeah.
That's solid.
Yeah.
That's solid because you're not
Like
trying
when
to
mom
run.
comes
Not
home
trying to
with
run.
Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
I look excited.
Cheez-Its?
Ooh, what's that? What's them little pizza thingies?
Pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls.
Yeah, when mom come home with pizza rolls.
Okay, one more. Let's get Chris on in this section. What about this one? I like the face.
Ooh.
That's the look you see when you see Bay in the crowd.
Yeah.
What you doing after the game?
Okay, well, I mean, you guys are pretty creative. I like it. I feel like you guys should change your captions now to what we just talked about. I look forward to seeing all of your social posts throughout the football season.
Thank you. I appreciate you for keeping up with us.
Yeah, of course. That's how I do my job.
Oh, okay. Is that what it is? So it's just a job thing? It's not like a
No,
genuine interest?
I'll follow.
Does she follow- does
I
she
followed
follow-
you. Yes.
Oh, you didn't follow me, though. You
But
followed Chris?
was your thing on? Was it on private?
Yeah.
That's why I had to follow you because it was on private.
Mine's on
But
private,
now
too.
we're friends. I followed you then.
Oh,
So now we're friends on IG.
Yeah.
Follow me back at the bald girl.
facts. Post something on
It's very simple.
the bald
I
girl.
don't think you follow me.
Well, I'll follow you right after this interview.
Alright.
You don't get the
Right after
alert.
this interview, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go
You
follow.
don't get
him
the
right now.
alert, baby.
Now, if you weren't paying attention, those guys took down the Jayhawks yesterday, so shout out to them. Now on to the bros in the pros. It's really my favorite segment because I love to see former Big 12 student athletes thriving at the next level. Last week, we talked about a punter who could play guitar and sing in Michael Dixon. This week, we're going back to the quarterbacks, and I'm sorry, I have to do it. I mean, Baker Mayfield, people. We're gonna talk about him and Patrick Mahomes right now. You can hate all you want, but Baker is doing things that haven't been done, at least in a while, at the next level.
Baker, I mean, your debut was amazing. And to do it here in front of your home fans and get the Browns their first win in 635 days. How you feeling right now? Pretty good about yourself?
I feel good. You know,
I guess so.
you know, we finally put the pieces together a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, Joe knows more than anybody else around here, this crowd deserved to see that first win at home. And so that's the thing I'm most proud of is we put it together for the fans at home.
And of course, in Kansas City, Chiefs fans are loving having Mahomes in the starting QB position.
All right, this is a guy from Texas Tech, and the big knock on him was he runs the spread offense that's 700 yards at Texas Tech. It doesn't translate to the NFL. Andy Reid has a completely different offense for Patrick Mahomes built than he did for Alex Smith last year, for Donovan McNabb back then, and for Michael Vick and Kevin Cobb and whoever else. This offense, it's like the air raid offense. They went empty last week. I hate to sound like Greg Cosell, but they went empty last week 22 times. What does that mean? No running back in the backfield, shotgun, 5 wide receivers. You don't see that in the NFL. That's what he ran at Texas Tech. So they're taking the Kingsbury elements of what worked and what made Baker Mayfield transfer, what made Davis Webb transfer, because this guy was that good, and they're using it in the NFL. Andy Reid has built the offense around his skill set. It's a completely different look than what Alex Smith ran last year, which means there's no tape on him, there's no way to solve him, and these passes are incredible. I think It is the real deal. He's got 10 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and last week he threw 6 touchdown passes and 5 incomplete passes. It is something to enjoy. I think it keeps on going. They play the Niners this weekend, home opener, Arrowhead on Fox. I'm telling you, watch out. This guy could shatter records this year.
Well, since Schrager brought it up, let's take a look at the collegiate careers of 2 of the Big 12's youngest NFL QBs just for the fun of it. Here's how they are similar. Well, first off, their hands are the exact same size. Both quarterbacks played at Tech for at least their freshman seasons. Mayfield got his first collegiate start against SMU and passed for 413 yards and 4 touchdowns. His 43 completions and 60 attempts broke a Tech record and fell only 4 completions short of the NCAA single-game record for completions by a freshman. Mahomes started his career at Tech in 2014 and saw his first action when Davis Webb was injured. During his run, he set a Big 12 freshman record, 598 yards with 6 touchdowns and 1 interception. In his junior season, Mahomes broke the NCAA FBS record for single-game total offense with 819 yards. He also tied the NCAA record for single-game passing yards. That specific game set NCAA records for most combined yards of total offense, combined passing yards, and total offense by 2 players. The other player was Oklahoma quarterback Baker Mayfield. Mayfield finished his career 7th in career passing yards in NCAA history. Mahomes chose to forego his senior season, but he would have only needed a little over 3,000 more passing yards in his last year of eligibility to match that. Now, Pat and Baker don't face off again until November 4th in Ohio, but we asked you guys on Twitter which QB you got, and that could really mean anything from who's going to have better stats to who's going to get the dub, and here's what you guys had to say. Carson Hadaway at Carson Had said, Pat, duh, short and sweet. My man Ken, the Texas fan, said, I'm a UT grad, so I don't like either school, but my unbiased opinion is that Mahomes is by far the superior QB. Stronger arm, better passer, and leader. He's the guy, definitely. Seth, the KU and U of A fan, said Mahomes because he is surrounded by better talent. The Browns won't be able to outscore the Chiefs. Chiefs Kingdom. Stephen Minton said Mahomes is on the better team. Baker will be fun to watch. I liked Janet McMurray because she said she's so proud of these young men and all of the other Big 12 players in the NFL or AFC. The Big 12 is a great training ground, and so proud of Cleveland for its first win in 2 years. Of course, I'm partial to the TCU graduate, Andy Dalton with the Bengals. Wrong Ohio team, but we love her answer nonetheless. Jay Johnson said he grew up in Denver and Mahomes reminds him a lot of John Elway. Baker reminds him of Steve Young, except for he plays for the Browns. Those tweets are all fine and dandy, but honestly, the tweet of the week came from Oklahoma head football coach Lincoln Riley after the Browns broke their losing streak with Mayfield at the helm. I know you saw it. Fans in Ohio just can't be mad at Baker anymore. The Big 12 is absolutely packed with fun this week. We've got 28 competitions, not including cross country, 2 top 25 matchups, 1 in soccer, 1 in volleyball, and I'm going to start off talking about the best sport ever. Don't at me, volleyball. This week, Texas volleyball was notched at number 5 and Baylor at number 19. Both teams have been in the top 25 for the majority of the season and were picked to finish number 1 and 2 respectively in the conference's preseason poll. Texas volleyball has taken the conference title 5 of the last 6 seasons. This matchup will show if Baylor has the stuff to contend with the Longhorns for the crown. In soccer, it's a closely matched competition between the number 11 Longhorns and number 15 Cowgirls, so if you're into footy, definitely check it out. Now, it is Sunday, so those rankings are likely to change in the upcoming week, but those are the matchups to watch nonetheless. The Iowa State family has been absolutely rocked by 2 senseless acts of violence, both involving stabbings of former Cyclone student athletes. Basketball player Daryl Bowie was out with teammates of a local club in Romania when he and teammate Joseph McLean were stabbed last week. He told the Des Moines Register that he suffered around 5 or 6 stab wounds that cut into his colon and stomach. Bowie was transported by helicopter to a hospital in Bucharest where he will recover. Everything is going pretty good, he said. The doctor said I'm making great strides each and every day, and it looks like I'm on the great road to recovery right now. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for former Cyclone golfer Delia Barkeen Arozamena. Arozamena was killed on Monday while playing at Coldwater Golf Links in Ames, Iowa. A vigil was held on Wednesday, and she was honored on Saturday before Iowa State's football game against Akron. She was the Cyclones' first Big 12 champion in 25 years and had the ultimate goal of becoming a professional golfer. Cyclone linebacker Willie Harvey Jr. tweeted Saturday morning before their game, saying, "Be with all of us today, Thelia. Your legacy will forever live on, and we are forever grateful for your impact. Much love from your Cyclonitas." Both the Iowa State and Akron football teams wore CBA decals on their helmets during the matchup to honor Arosa Mena. After the game, head coach Matt Campbell spoke to Fox Sports saying, "You see the stadium today and you come out and it's just a really powerful day in Ames, Iowa. The spirit that she embodied as a student athlete, I think it teaches all of us what we want to live like, who we want to become, and quite honestly, to be able to honor her with a victory is awesome. It really just started the healing process here in Ames, Iowa." Iowa State volleyball joined hands with Baylor before their matchup, and Cyclone soccer named her their honorary team captain before their match against TCU. Of course, our thoughts and prayers continue to be with all of those affected by this tragedy.